Evening, I'm Micah Ullman. The city of Newport Beach is launching a new security camera program meant to promote safety and security in its neighborhoods. But some people are raising questions about privacy because the cameras, which will record public areas, will be privately owned and operated. KTLA's Orange County Bureau Chief Chip Yost is live in Newport Beach with more. Chip?
Yeah, hey there, Micah. Pretty soon when you drive into this neighborhood, you may see some cameras pointing at your car with a sign telling you you are being recorded. Some folks who live in this neighborhood want these cameras here. They think it'll deter criminals from coming into their neighborhood in the first place. However, as happens when some of these situations and plans come up, there were some people when they heard about it who raised privacy concerns. However, the city and the HOA president said those privacy concerns have been addressed in the new policy. People who live in the Spyglass Hill community of Newport Beach say they love it here, but there have been some problems.
It's just a wonderful community, but I was burglarized soon after we moved in, and I felt so violated, as others have. There's 3 on our street who were burglarized.
And we've had homeowners have asked us what else we can do. So the idea of putting in solar-based license capturing cameras made a lot of sense.
HOA President Bruce Horn said the board started looking at placing cameras near the community's main entrances, but found they were not allowed since those areas were on city-owned right-of-ways. But recently, the city council voted to make an exception.
So they may be on medians or other public land that typically under the city policy, these would be off limits to any private use. So the city council did make an exception.
These are some examples given at a recent city council meeting of what the cameras might look like. As part of the pilot program policy adopted by the city, some measures will be taken with the cameras to address privacy concerns.
So this program does take into account privacy concerns. It's very specific about the cameras they can't record audio, they can't use facial recognition, they can't point into any private areas. They have to be fixed and they have to be pointed only at public rights of way.
If it makes a couple people feel uncomfortable, I don't understand that. It's just trapping license plates. That's it. It's not trapping people or faces. So they have nothing to worry about. And the benefit is if we can drop burglaries, then it's a huge win for us as a community.
Now, this is a pilot program. It will go until about September of next year. At that point, the city will review how the program worked and decide whether or not it should continue. For now, reporting live here in Newport Beach, I'm Chip Yost, KTLA 5 News.
Chip, thank you.